As you can see, this is the start of Hurricane Andrew. Winds are blowing 175 miles per hour. As you can see, the windows are knocked out in this building in Africa, which we don't even know how it got here. This. On August 16th, Florida was hit with 8 inches of rain.
8 inches of rain?
8 inches of rain. And want to know something even more crazy than that?
Crazier than that?
Crazier than that. Hammond had almost a foot of rain.
A foot of
almost
rain?
Almost a foot of rain.
Oh my god. Connecticut gets about 44 inches in a year.
I know, it's crazy.
And a foot of rain in one day?
A foot of rain. The hurricane,
were people swimming?
Oh, people must have been drowning, dude.
Jesus, that's unbelievable.
The hurricane caused more than $10 billion in
$10 billion?
Yeah, and insured residential homestead damage.
$10 billion?
$10 billion dollars worth of damage.
It's like Trump, man.
Yeah.
So about how many homes were destroyed?
God, about 25,000.
25,000?
25,000 homes.
Thousand. Not 25. Not 250, but 25,000 homes were damaged.
Were destroyed from Hurricane Andrew.
Dead. Knocked down.
And it damaged 101,000 houses.
Buildings?
Houses.
So 25,000 were taken down.
Yep. 101,000 were affected by this. That's wild, isn't it? The hurricane knocked out utilities. 1.4 million lost electricity. And 150
million lost electricity?
1.4 million. And 150,000
Now,
lost
when you were
telephone
down there
service.
reporting, did you happen to have electricity?
Yes, I did.
Why is that?
I don't know.
So, Nick, can you tell me a little about your experience when you were in South Florida
Absolutely.
during this hurricane?
What do you want to know?
Give me some of the scariest things that happened to you while you were there.
Scariest things that happened? Well, right as it started, as the rain started coming down, winds started picking up, we just heard a huge bang, and we just looked, and there was a tree through our house. Through my grandmother's house, yep.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
And
did it hit anybody?
No, everyone was good, but we had to get out of there, and the roads were flooded, so we couldn't drive.
Can you swim?
We had to swim a little bit.
Grandmother
wasn't the best swimmer, so
happens.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to get her out of the house. We had to go to the news station.
How was that?
It was all right. We had generators there, so we had electricity.
On May 6, 1840, in Mississippi and Louisiana along the Mississippi River, the second deadliest tornado in American history occurred. Shortly before 1 p.m., a mile-wide tornado, raging with timber, water, and debris of nature, slammed into Natchez and Vidalia. The deadly twister would grow to even greater size and strength within seconds of touching down. It killed 317 people and injured 109. The official death toll may not have included the slaves that were in the area at the time.
So, Nick, can you tell me what happened on May 6th?
Well, as it turned about afternoon, a nasty thunderstorm fell upon Natchez and Vidalia.
Jeez.
Correct?
Yes.
And about 3 inches of rain fell throughout Concordia Parish in Adams County, which about shortly before 1 p.m., just right around that time, a mile-wide tornado, raging with timber, water, and debris of every nature,
Oh my goodness.
freaking slammed into Natchez and Vidalia. Correct?
I assume so. You're the tornado expert.
Most of the fatalities were on the river, along the Mississippi River. An estimated 269 died directly on the river
Was there a lot of
by
flooding?
getting thrown up in the air by this NATO, so they call it.
The NATO.
Have you ever seen the movie Sharknado?
Yeah.
It's like picking up stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I understand.
So it picks up these people, drowns them, hits them into things.
I mean, what was, is there a
And it's
category on this hurricane? Or tornado, I mean?
You know, there wasn't.
So Nick, what was the category on this tornado?
Well, many of the government weather agencies have no idea on the Fujita scale
Jeez.
of whether it's an F1 to an F6 tornado. But this tornado they believe was equal to about an F5,
Oh my golly.
which is the highest ranked ever. Okay, and it carries winds up to 207 to 260 miles an hour.
That's
now that is faster than a Bugatti.
Oh my god.
Okay, faster than a Bugatti.
Dude,
folks.
that's crazy. It's faster than like everything.
Banks, homes, stores, even steamboats and other vessels were completely destroyed, ripped apart, thrown all over this town. Houses in the town just burst open like a damn volcano. Okay.
See, this is the Natchez tornado right here. This is a painting of some of the damage that has been done in the city of Natchez. The telephone poles are down, the buildings are wrecked. This is actually the river that the tornado made its path through. Caused a bunch of waves, took out all these boats here. Now this is some of the waves. As you can see, this boat's about to tip over. Although it's just a painting, it still shows some significant meaning. This one I don't even know. It's pretty screwed up. These are some people on a lifeboat. This is the path of the tornado, as you can see here. It comes between Natchez and Vidalia. This is the town after the massive, terrible outbreak of this tornado. As you can see, there's a dancing guy right there. This one I don't know. I really don't. I just said what he was gonna say.